This week, I got a case of the blues. Yeah, it's GotAUkulele review day again. I'm not feeling blue, but something is. As ever, this is your summary video review. Linked below every review of mine is a link to the detailed review with the scores, better pictures, that kind of thing, a lot more detail. You'll see some thank yous there running across the bottom of the screen. As I keep saying, GotAUkulele is not brand sponsored and only keeps going because people donate and help keep it going to bring new instruments to review for you. And why not think, if you like these videos, subscribe to the channel and hit the little reminder symbol down there, the bell thing, and it'll ping when I put a new bit of content up. Why wouldn't you do that? Okay, this one, quite different. An instrument that I first saw online, wasn't convinced by, I fully admit, and then it started to grow on me, and then I bought one, and it's grown on me even more. This is a new one. This is made by aNueNue. And this is one of the UC10 concert color series instruments from them. And you know, it really is quite different looking. Different? Well, we've seen painted ukuleles before, but this is the aNueNue brand, the people behind the Moonbirds and things like that. Very, very good instrument company that I don't think I've ever reviewed one and given a bad score to. They are very, very good. And this is a series of coloured instruments, we'll come on to that in a moment, that are made by them at their cheaper end. I think it's entry-level stuff for aNueNue, a Chinese brand, Taiwanese, and here we are. Yeah, so quite different to look at, as you can see. A lot of people looked at this and thought, well, it's made of HPL or it's made of plastic. It's not, it's all wood. And in fact, this is solid spruce on the top. So it's a solid spruce topped concert with laminate mahogany back and sides, as you can see. But it's all about the main event, which is the colour. This one is called Blue Arona. But it's also available in a black grey called Quiet Shade. It's also available in a pink called Living Coral, a yellow gold called Golden Glow, and a sort of cream colour called Almond Milk. If you think those names are odd, don't blame aNueNue, because they are the actual catalogue Pantone colour names for the paint that they've used on the top here. So it's very much pastel colours as opposed to bold and bright colours, but I like it for that. So it's a pastel coloured blue, cornflower blue, Blue Arona in this variety. So as I say, that painted top is covering a solid spruce soundboard. And it's done really, really, really nicely. A really nice flat blue. The back and sides, two pieces of mahogany, two pieces on the sides. My only complaint about the looks of the instruments actually is just how plain this mahogany is on the back and sides. But I suppose it can be plain because the main event is what's going on the top, and I do like the contrast, to be honest. The bridge is your typical aNueNue shaped bridge, the same as on the Moonbird, but that is made of maple. It's fitted with a synthetic bone saddle. Really, really tidy tie bar style bridge, as you can see. Other decoration, we've got this maple edge binding to the top and back, which has a very, very thin purfling strip to it as well, which I think you can just about see there. And then this thing, which is getting people talking, because otherwise this is shaped like the Moonbird in terms of this swoopy lower bout and swoopy upper bout, very curved on the base, very modern shape. But the Moonbirds and other high-end aNueNues have this staggered shoulder. This doesn't have the staggered shoulder, but this pick guard that they've applied kind of gives the effect of that staggered shoulder if that wasn't there, because that's the shape of the stagger. The pick guard, some people are saying, is fabric. It isn't. It's kind of a soft, squidgy plastic that's got a print on the outside of it to match the gig bag, which I'm going to come on to. I don't mind the look of that, actually. I quite like it for being different, and I've never seen anything quite like it before on a ukulele. What I don't like about it is how it's raised up, because I'm catching my fingers here on this little very thin sliver of it, and I think it's quite soft, and I wonder whether it will stand up. Maybe I'm doing it a disservice. Inside, impeccably tidy, not an ounce of mess, notched linings, thin braces. It's vertically braced here with also strengthening brace side pieces here. Very, very tidy in there. Like that a lot. Okay, let's move on. The neck is made of mahogany. It's 3 pieces, pretty well hidden joint here, very well hidden joint at the headstock. It's got a bit of a rounded profile at the back, as I'd expect, but what's nice about it is it's comfortably, not overly wide for a concert, but it's 36mm, 29 from G2A, so that is a comfortable neck. This one is fitted with a rosewood fingerboard. Some of the pictures on the review look like it's a bit dry. It's not dry. It's in really good condition. It was just strange light when I was taking the photographs. The fingerboard is in very good condition, bar some little sort of scruffy bits at the end there. That's my only gripe I've really found with the finish on the instrument. Really surprising when I come onto the price. It's edge bound as well in a darker wood, so that's hiding the fret ends. There isn't a single sharp fret end. You get 19 of those and 14 to the body. Position dots in the usual places, facing out at 5, 7, 10 and 12, and you also get dots on the side. This is a really, really comfortable neck. I didn't say that the body is finished then in a total satin. The neck is a satin as well, so it's just really smooth all over and doesn't feel grippy or claggy. The headstock is the usual aNueNue design with the jumping stroke dancing man in black, faced in more pale maple. I really like that. Sorry, I'm going to go back a bit. What I didn't tell you was that on the cream and the red versions of this, you get a maple fingerboard. All other colours come with the rosewood, but you'll see that in the product pictures. So yeah, there's the Dancing Man logo. It's all very tidy. I like how clean that looks. The tuners are not your high end that you're going to see on the Moonbird, but they're good quality open gears. I can see that the metalwork's pretty decent. Maybe like the buttons a little bit smaller, but they're not overly big at all. It's all right. That's all very, very tidy. In fact, I can't find anything wrong with the finish or the build or the feel. I can't find any scruffiness. I can't find any problems with the woods. Inside is really, really tidy. The frets are really tidy. This is very, very good on fit and finish. I'm just a little bit unsure about how long that pickguard stands up for. Finishing it off, you get a set of aNueNue Clearwater fluorocarbon strings, and you get this really, really nice padded gig bag with the aNueNue logo. I really like that, and this is where the padding matches the pickguard straps. Really, really nice little bag that, actually, and you get slightly different coloured ones on different colours of the uke itself. All of that aNueNue. Bear in mind the Lion, about £1,500, the Moonbirds, £1,200. This costs £150. Wow, 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 wow. That's really low. That's really low. Yeah, it's laminate back and sides. Solid top. You could probably get a solid top laminate back and sides concert for that kind of money. I bet you couldn't get one for this level of fit and finish, because it is absolutely flawless. It's also incredibly light. It's what it comes in at about 490 grams. I've played sopranos that are that heavy. It feels like nothing at all, but it doesn't feel fragile. It feels solid. It feels nice. But we're gonna have a play. Spruce top. So you'd expect, normally I would expect, bright sounding instrument from spruce and laminate back and sides without a darker wood to balance it off a bit. But what effect is that paint gonna have? Now, I did say the paint isn't thick, and the paint isn't having an effect, I don't think. I think it's still a very bright, crisp sounding instrument. In fact, it's really pretty. One thing it doesn't have is lots of bottom end to it, but it has got mids that are kind of shimmering and harmonizing with it, and certainly a bright end. If you like bright, crisp instruments, you're going to love the sound of this. I can't see how it's going to be offensive to anyone other than those people who like really dark, woody tones. It's not a dark, woody sounding instrument, but there's nothing wrong with it. It's also really, really responsive. As you've heard, the volume is very good. I didn't mention volume and sustain. Both of those very, very good indeed. No complaints. But it's really responsive and easy to play. You don't need a lot of effort with this hand to get something out of it. All the way up the neck. I've really fallen for this. I think it sounds great. I think the build is impeccable. The price is astonishing. My only gripe, really hard to get hold of. They're like hen's teeth. I think there's some about in the US. I think there's some about started to land in mainland Europe. I know they've got them in Barcelona. I don't think there's any in the UK. I think I got the only one in the UK. World of Ukes, who I bought this from. This isn't loaned, I bought it. World of Ukes and Southern Ukulele Store are getting together to bring some colours into the UK. I don't know how quick that's going to be. So this is a very early review unless you can get one from outside the UK. So I suppose, is that a fair gripe? I don't know, is it a gripe? You know, it's a new instrument, and we've had Brexit and we've had COVID. Supply lines are all over the place. The aNueNue UC10 colour series, this one blue, Arona, a range of other colours available, only £150. I'm really smitten by it. I know it's not for everyone. I haven't said that deliberately too much in the video. I do in the written review. It's not for everybody. I didn't think this would be for me, but I'm really taken with it, and I've been playing this one all week. Well, for weeks, in fact, because I've had it a while. Yeah, I really like this. I should shut up now because I tend to do this when I like an instrument, which probably tells you everything. I know it's not for everyone. I've put sneak pictures up and people have said, oh, I'd never go for something that's like that. That's fine. That's fine. I'm not telling you you have to. I didn't think I'd like it. I really do like it, though. The build and finish are just so good. The sound, no, it's not high-end, but it's crisp, clear, accurate, really responsive and easy to play, and it's not a lot of money. What's not to like? The UC10. Shut up, Barry. Shut up. You're going on and on and on and on and on. See you next week. Bye-bye.